You know, on my good days, I'm a healer. On my bad days, I'm a harmer. On my best days, I'm both. See, if you carry one, you have to carry the other. There's a very destructive aspect of creation. And so it is in sitting with these understandings that we learn to give ourselves grace for one. But for two, we learn to give others grace too. You know, you may not make the same mistakes, you may not walk the same path, but in one way, shape, or form, we've all made a mistake. And in one way, shape, or form, there's a way you can relate. You know, there's no perfect sinner, and there is no spotless saint. You know, if that even made sense. The point I'm getting at here is there is there's a very, very divine nature to the paradox, to being both. Learning how to be divine disobedience when it's needed. And understanding that even that has its purpose and its time, and sometimes is very needed and very necessary, and can be beautiful in its own way. If you had told me forever ago that the darker moments of my path were going to be some of the ones I was the fondest of because of some of the lessons I learned, I probably would have given you that look, you know. But give yourself and give others grace. Forgive. That doesn't mean you forget. Hold people accountable. Absolutely. But forgive regardless. You haven't walked in their shoes. You don't. Your path is your path. But let him without sin cast the first stone. You feel me? So I'm supposed to do one from top and one from the bottom because it's about to tell a whole story. Painful Indians. The Valley of the Shadow of Death. Wolves. Sometimes predator, most times predator, sometimes prey though. Stabbed in the back. Ten Pentacles. Cyclical endings, which is also cyclical beginnings. Seasons. Different seasons in our lives. Reflecting on when that happened to you, but also when you caused it. When you were in pain, and when the blood was on your hands. If I'm an angel, so are you. But if I'm the devil, I look just like you. Hope. You notice how she's pouring onto land in the sea? Your North Star is balance, baby. Water and fire, fire and ice. Cut so sharp. She said, damn, you look nice. That kicked back twice. I'm just. Sometimes it is in slicing through the bullshit and getting out of ego that we truly start to hear what the universe is trying to teach us. You know, it is in those moments that we understand that passion is not just your excitement for life or a person. That passion sometimes is also literally feeling what someone is going through by placing yourself, in an empathic, you know, state, and remembering when you wore those same shoes. Different path, but the grief's the same. Had it not been for all that darkness, you wouldn't be able to shine the way that you do. And so, surrendering to the process and showing gratitude for even those harder cycles, too. Gratitude for the mirror staring back at you. Knowing that how you choose to show up is what you're responsible for. Do you show up and wage love, or do you wage war? Do you use all these rocks that were thrown at you to throw at others, or do you build your castle from them? Do you use them to teach, to say, hey, I know a different way? Do you lead by example? You know, it's hard getting out of your head sometimes. Some days it's hard getting out of your head. Some days it's hard getting out of your bed. Some days it's hard facing what you've done. Some days your truth is the one thing you wish you could escape from. And that's okay. We've all fucked up. It's not about what's already been done. It's about how you move forward and choose to show grace instead of malice as you move forward. Choose to learn and be teachable versus becoming jaded and calloused. When you're teachable, the abundance that you unlock and the rewards are unfathomable. But it's trial by fire. I hope that helps. I love you. You got this. Keep fucking going.